Well, hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading for June 2024. Let's get started. Magician in the Mirror. Ooh, good card for getting shit done and starting new things and changing your life and turning bad situations into good ones. Very, very positive card. This is basically saying that you are the alchemist of your own life at the moment, so you can sort of make anything of your life in June and it will be successful. So it's very, very positive when it comes to all sorts of areas of your life. Okay. All right, there's a few different things going on. Well, I'm going to say I feel like it's quite peopley, so we've got to deal with people a lot this month when it comes to work, when it comes to home, when it comes to love and our emotions as well. I would like to say to you, Gemini, that even though I've got a hanged man in here, so there's big changes coming into your life when it comes to money, work and career, and I really like that actually. But I've got this big but, and it's about some people in your life. I've got people in your life being, is it controlling and sensitive? I've got this really sensitive person around you, and they're controlling you with emotion. Maybe controlling isn't the right word, but, you know, people manipulating you or making you feel a kind of way because they're being super sensitive. I feel like June is your time to shine and you can be very successful. But I've got these people being all sensitive and weird around you. That's interesting. I wonder if you're going to be picking up all of that. There's definitely two separate people going on here. And I'm going to talk about a work situation first where I feel like you've been waiting for a promotion or a pay rise or improvements to happen where you work. They're not happening, by the way. They're not happening. You're going to have to do something and change that. And with the Magician card here, it's your turn to turn this situation, which is kind of a bit bleak, to be honest, into something way better than it is, because all your hard work is actually going to pay off. You can't see it yet, but your hard work is actually going to pay off. Should you wait and hang around? This is the question that I'm struggling to answer. I think if you wait, there will be change, but I also think if you wait, you're going to miss opportunities. So I'm kind of on the fence here. I've got two things going on. Waiting and seeing if things improve, which they doubtful, but you might get what you want, which is a better job and a pay rise. But the situation still doesn't change. It doesn't make the workplace better just because you got that. And then the other thing here, where I've got the hanged man coming in over this part of the spread, is if you decide to do something different, that will pay off as well. Your hard work will pay off. But you're spending a lot of time with your hands in your head here, Gemini, wondering what to do, when now is the time for you to magic up your next step. It's interesting that I feel like you're so consumed with everything going on around you that you haven't actually sat down and figured out a way out of it. We're caught in the thick of it. Hope that makes sense. So now is the time for you to step back, because I've got you being the alchemist during June. We can change all of these situations. I've got objections and I've got things going on here from other people. I want you to block out all the white noise that's coming from the people around you. I think it's important for me to say that. Ooh, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So there we go. Honestly, when we're making big changes in our lives and with the Magician and the hanged man and all that kind of big stuff going on in your life, and we're creating what we want in our life, sometimes other people get a bit cranky about that. How dare you do something for yourself and not think about me? It's kind of selfish, but this is how a lot of people operate. And then the next card, the ever unfolding road, this is interesting as well. So when you think about a rose opening up, this is you opening up to all the possibilities of your future. And another message behind that card is who stays and who goes, what stays and what goes. So there's big changes coming in here. If you want to create heaven on earth, you have to open yourself up to the changes that are coming. You have to open yourself up to letting things go. And then I've got keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you're actually getting help from the other side, and you're getting guidance from the other side. These are all great cards. However, Gemini, you're not in a good state of mind. You're grumpy, you're tired, you're being negative, and you're worrying about everything. There's a lot to overcome here. So I feel like my tarot cards put out all the way that you're feeling and thinking for the month. And then these oracle cards over the top are explaining to us why you're feeling like that. Because these changes go down to the core, and they're making huge issues with the people around you as well. I don't really give a shit what the people around you think. If you're doing something that is for your highest good, then the people that are supposed to be in your life will be in your life, and the ones that aren't will drop off. Because if you're happy and doing what's right for you in your life, that does actually ricochet out or domino out to the people around you, and they should be happy as well. And if they're not, then maybe you need to have a look at those people. I'm talking a lot about the people in your life this month, Gemini. Who's staying, who's going? You got shit to do, man. You can't be bothered with all this stupid bullshit. Okay. And we have the sea turtle. So the slowpoke. So this is saying take your time. You don't have to make all your decisions at once. Take your time. Come to the surface to breathe like the turtle does. They don't come to the surface much, but they have to come up to breathe sometimes. And take your progress slowly. Make your plans slowly. There's no need to rush. Everything will happen as you want it to, but you still have to be moving at a certain pace. I guess this is saying don't rush into things too quickly. Make sure you've thought everything through. You'll get there in the end, because I've got all these great cards in here. Let's finish up with a romance card for you. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Ooh, that's interesting. Considering what we've been talking about for this reading. Are you settling and you want to break free and try something that gives you more, fulfillment in relationships and in love? Don't settle for less. Maybe you've been single for a long time and someone comes along and you think they'll do because you've been single for a long time. Do not settle. Be the turtle. Take it slow. Make your mind up. But if you are settling at the moment, maybe it's time for you to look at other options, because settling is only going to lead to heartache. Okay, Gemini, that is it for you for June, and we will see you next month. Bye-bye.